Be ready. Start. It was argued that the decision of this court in the case of Consumer Online Foundation versus Union of India had expressed the view that DF appeared to be in the form of tax or cess but was not a legally collected tax. It was argued that Section 22A provided for the levy of DF, but the rate at which the said levy was to be collected had not been prescribed by framing of a separate rule by the Airports Economic Regulatory Authority as amended by the 2008 Act. This court held that the collection of UDF by the assessees prior to the notification issued by Airports Economic Regulatory Authority was considered to be levied and collected without the authority of law. It further found that the levy and collection of UDF by the two airport concessionaires at the rates fixed by the central government by two letters dated 9 February 2009 and 27 February 2009 respectively were ultra vires the AAI Act and were not saved by Section 6 of the General Clauses Act 1897. It is submitted that in the above decision there is no clear finding that DF is a tax or cess and the same was held to be ultra vires the AAI Act on the ground that the rate could not have been fixed by the central government but only by making a rule by Airports Economic Regulatory Authority, which has not been done. In the present case, we are concerned with the levy of service tax on DF collected by the respondents from the passengers para. Also, in that decision, this court was not concerned with levy or otherwise of service tax on DF. It was argued that DF has not been collected as tax or cess, and therefore the contention that DF is a tax on which there cannot be any service tax is incorrect. The nature of DF is that these are the charges collected by the respondents for development of facilities for the use of the airport. In fact, the assessee's contention was these are the charges for the use of the airport services by the passengers and is not a tax. Learned counsel relied on the judgment reported as Krishi Upaj Mandi Samiti versus Commissioner of Central Excise and urged that the nature of UDF is similar to the optional collection made by market committees who perform services which are not in the nature of a statutory activity or a sovereign function, and if such services are rendered for a consideration, they are subjected to levy. Mr. Arvind Datar, Mr. Tarun Gulati, and Mr. Pritesh Kapoor, learned senior counsel appearing for the assessees, contended that the decision in Consumer Online within bracket Supra has concluded the nature of collections. It is a tax unrelated to any service provided and has to be borne in mind that there is no consideration. Learned counsel relied on the following observation in Consumer Online Foundation. The object of Parliament in inserting Section 22A in the 2004 Act by the Amendment Act of 2003 is to authorize by law the levy and collection of development fees from every embarking passenger DRs the facilities that the embarking passengers get the existing airports. The nature of the levy under Section 22A of the 2004 Act, in our considered opinion, is not charges or any other consideration for services for the facilities provided by the Airports Authority.